Hey everyone, Anders here. Today we're going to go over this week's BDO Global Labs updates. First, we have changes to Deadeye. According to the notes, Deadeye is primarily a ranged class, but she had some unexpected advantages in close quarters combat against melee characters. To address this, they've tweaked the defensive effects on some of Deadeye's skills, reducing her effectiveness in close range fights. Doom and Gloom went from super armor while using this skill to now super armor while moving, forward guard while attacking. Max Payne went from iframe into super armor to now just super armor. Beautiful Demolition was a super armor skill and it is now a forward guard skill, and Evasive Maneuver used to be a super armor skill that is now a forward guard skill. For other classes, they fixed the issue where self buffs were not applying to some skills correctly for Wizard, Striker, and Mystic. Corsair's Big Ship passive was not applying correctly, so that's been fixed. And some Nova damage reduction buffs were stacking when they weren't supposed to, so that's also been fixed. There is a new Arena of Solare season starting next week on the 22nd of October. According to the notes, this time they've revamped the scoring system to better differentiate ranks based on arena points. They introduced a new battlefield map, which we haven't seen yet, and they made balance changes to certain equipment, mainly crystals. On top of that, rewards for matches above the Shining Spear emblem have been upgraded, and a new victory pose feature has been added to make your wins feel even more rewarding. This will allow you to select a pose or emote you wish your character to perform whenever you win. They added 4 new crystals, 3 crystals were changed, and 4 crystals were removed from the season. They also added a new earring while removing the Resolute Earring Black Spirit Rage, which was the one that gave you max BSR, and they have also nerfed the Resolute Earring Black Spirit Rage Recovery item, which were the ones that recovered BSR by 0.5% a second. It is now 0.3% per second on those earrings, which now has also higher base AP. The new maps include Olin's Valley, Neftak Outpost, Doomstill Pond, and Flower Sunken Swamp. There is a 5th map we have not yet seen. Rewards for matches above 1500 points have been improved. A challenge reward tab goal has also been added that allows you to obtain rewards based on the cumulative number of wins in ranked matches. 10 wins gives you 500 cronstones, 20 gives you 700, 30, 1000 cronstones, 50 gives 1500, and so on. The max being 2000 wins will give you 30,000 cronstones. The end of season rewards are the same as last season, and according to the notes for this Arena of Solare regular season, they're introducing a standardized investigation process and strengthened penalty guidelines to take firm action against proxy play or account piloting or boosting. These measures will be applied uniformly across all regions. If account boosting is detected in Arena of Solare ranked matches, access to the arena will be immediately suspended, and the account will be removed from the rankings and ineligible for season rewards. In addition, per their operations policy, further penalties such as game access restrictions may be applied, and participation in official Black Desert tournaments and events will be suspended for 6 months. They ask for your cooperation in maintaining a fair, enjoyable play environment, and they'll continue to do their utmost to support these efforts. Now moving on, ship skins from Pearl Shop can now be extracted for Cronstones and Valk's Cry. You can now also craft the Veneloi ship skin, Darkthorn fishing boat skin, Fisto fishing boat skin, and the Bell rowboat skin. For item changes, Bon and Wan DR and Evasion Dawn crystals have been nerfed. According to the notes, Bon Wan Dawn crystals damage reduction and evasion are not supposed to be top tier magic crystals, but they were intended to improved build accessibility by offering more gearing options. However, their stats were set slightly too high for their grade, so they've reduced certain values to better match their intended grade. The DR crystals lost 6 DR, and the evasion crystals lost 6 and 7 evasion, respectively. A mass processing recipe has been added to the Perfume of Envy and Perfume of Tenacity, allowing you to craft 10 at a time. For Black Shrine Solo, Gumiho, Calamity 8, 9, and 10, there were some changes to some mechanics. When progressing through the Fox statue pattern, the conditions for the Fox orb to appear have been changed. They no longer appear randomly and appear less frequently depending on how long it took you to enter that pattern. When entering a pattern within 30 seconds, only one appears, and after that, every 30 seconds, the number of beads required by the pattern increases by 1, and after 4 minutes, 9 beads appear. The cooldown of some of Kumiho's invincibility patterns has also been changed from 15 seconds to 25 seconds. In Ataraxion, the invincibility effect that existed during some of the attacks of Elezer's Black Illusions have been removed or modified. During the battle with the Heart of Atamagia, if you defeat all of Elezer's Black Phantasms, the ancient weapon chasing you will stop and will be improved to always hit the Heart of Atamagia. For Edania zones, when the Black Wings appear, the surrounding Dark Spirits will not be stunned in Etherian Castle. The wait time before Coral Naga and Coral Dreamfish respawn has been reduced by 1 second for Nymphomare's castle, and during the bonus gimmick, the scene where the Night Gravekeeper is defeated after being affected by the explosion has been improved to flow more naturally. The weekly boss Rusalka's forward guard effect has been removed from some of the attacks that appeared during the Nymphomare progression. World boss Quint and Moraka now have a reward tier for the top 20 DPS contributors. The spook mob that spawns and attacks you if you are AFK grinding or grinding in place too long will now one-shot you. For Node Wars, according to the nodes, Kadra Elephants showed balance differences in node and conquest board depending on the tier applied AP and participant counts. To reduce tier variance, they capped their maximum AP at 395, so the tier 1 limit, so elephant damage is now more consistent across all tiers. They also adjusted their HP and DP to ensure their effectiveness does not drop at specific tiers. Lastly, they had a few bug fixes for the enhancement UI. When you open the enhancement inventory, a button has been added at the bottom to view a list of your advice of Valks. The icons that display the increased enhancement probability have been modified to now open the increased enhancement probability window. When searching for advice of Valks in Find My Items or Control F, the location has been changed from enhancement inventory to advice of Valks list. The issue where the list of enhancement targets was not immediately updated after removing equipment from the enhancing screen has also been fixed. That's all for this one. Every Global Labs also has a written summary on the Discord, usually as soon as it comes out, so feel free to join the Discord through the link in the description if you haven't already. Let me know what you think about the Deadeye nerfs. Are you interested in this new Arena of Solare season? Let me know in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.